Linux is a file-centric operating system, and finding files and directories is a common administrative task. There are two commands used to find them: locate and find. In this video, we'll see how to use locate, and then we'll learn about find. Even though locate is a classical command from the early days of Unix, it's not by default installed on Ubuntu as it is on CentOS. To install it on Ubuntu, just run apt install mlocate as root. So sudo apt install mlocate. By the way, mlocate is the new implementation of locate. So at least on the latest versions of Ubuntu, when you run locate, it actually runs mlocate. Locate is faster than find because it doesn't search in the file system in real time. It uses a previously built database, whereas the find command searches in the real system through all the actual directories and files. On the other hand, the find command has more options available. The locate command searches by name and returns a list of path names containing that name in their path. The database used by locate should be updated periodically. It can be done automatically on a daily basis from cron, or you do it manually by running update db as root. Sudo update db. I'm updating the database used by locate. We'll talk about cron jobs later in the course. The database created by update db that will be searched by the locate command is in /var lib mlocate, and its name is mlocate.db. To see its path together with some statistics, like how many files and directories are indexed, run locate with the capital S option. So locate minus capital S. The basic usage of the command is locate and the name of the file or directory you want to find, like locate passwords. And it has returned a list with all path names that contain the passwords string. Pay attention that it searches for the string in the entire absolute path name. For example, if I search for, let's say, EA horse, okay, it will find all files and directories that have that string in their absolute path name. So it searches the whole path name. To search only the base name against the specified pattern, use the -b option. This is the opposite of the default option, which is -w or whole name. So locate -b EA horse. The selected file will not be found anymore. EA horse is not in its base name. Now it will find only files and directories that contain the string in their base name. When you search for a name, it will replace that name with name implicitly. So if you search for EA horse, it will replace that name with EA horse and will also find the files called seahorse. To disable this behavior and search for a file by the exact name, use a backslash before the name like this. Locate -b \name. Backslash is a globbing character that disables the implicit replacement of name by name. So, of course, there's no such a file, but I'll try to find something like this. /EA horse. And it didn't find anything because there's no file or directory with that exact name. Let's see another example. Locate -b shadow. It found all files that have the string shadow in their base name, like rain shadow. but \shadow will find only the files with that exact name. Rain shadow is not there anymore. As I said earlier, the locate command does not search for a file in the file system, but in its own database, which should be updated periodically. I'm creating a new file with a unique name. Touch my file 123x. I suppose this name is unique. And I'm searching for it using locate. So locate and the name of the file. My file 123x. And as expected, the locate command didn't find anything because the new file doesn't exist in its database. I'm updating the database to reflect the latest changes in the file system. Sudo update db. And I'm searching again for the same file. And this time it found the file. If I remove the file and then search again for it, locate will still find it. I'm removing the file and I'm searching for it again. It was found even if the file was removed. To avoid this false positive result, the finding of a file that does not exist anymore, I can use the -e option or -- existing so that it will check if the file really exists. So locate -e, my file 123x. And nothing was found. Note that when you update the mlocate database, it keeps timestamp information in the database. This allows mlocate to know if the contents of a directory changed without reading the contents again and makes updates to the database faster. Let's go ahead. Another useful option is -i, which will make locate ignore the case. Linux is a case-sensitive operating system and locate makes no distinction. So locate rain shadow. Nothing was found, but locate -i rain shadow will find a few files. It has ignored the case. And the last option we'll discuss is -r, which comes from regex. It allows you to search by using simple regular expressions. This is an advanced topic and we'll go deeper into it later in the course. For the moment, you should know that a regular expression or a regex is a way of defining complex search patterns. Let me show you one example. Locate -b -r caret shadow \dot and between square brackets 0 -9. This is a regex or a regular expression. I'm searching for all the files and directories whose base name start with the shadow string, then the dot sign, and any digit between 0 and 9. Any other characters can follow. And these are the files. At the end, I want to tell you a few words about another small command called which. The which command locates a command and returns the absolute path of the executable that is called when the command is run. It does this by searching the path for executable files. This can be useful in finding the location of an executable command when you intend to create a shortcut or run it using its absolute path. For example, typing which rm displays the path to the rm command. Which ls. By default, it only displays the first matching executable, and if you want to display all matching executables, if there are more, use the -a option with the command. So which -a find. ls-l bin find. ls-ld bin. In fact, /bin is a symbolic link to /usr/bin. We'll have an entire lecture on symlinks later in this section. To search for more executables at once, all you have to do is to give the executables as arguments to the which command. So which, pwd, ifconfig, find, grep, and Firefox.